I'm about to put myself in prison. I've done this big crime. You know what I've done? I've forgotten to tell you something which comes in Chem, and that is called stoichiometry. This is a big thing. Okay, you're going to be dealing with stoichiometry, and you're going to be dealing with there's this new technique which they use to calculate, which can also make it longer for you to understand. So you would want to go through it, okay, which we are going to be using. It's converting unit. It's called unit. We can call it unit conversion, but we may not call it unit for conversion. The word is slipping out of my mind, but it's a technique which I'll show you where, let's say I want to find, okay, so the formula says number of moles is mass over mR, right? So you want to get, so let's say you are going to get, they say you have 12 grams of sodium. And then please find how many moles this is. So what you're going to do, you would find the mR of sodium, which is 23, I guess. If I'm lying, whatever. Okay, sodium should be 1123, I think. So I'm going to say, okay, I want to find the number of moles of sodium. So first of all, this one is the easy one. So they would like to say number of moles will be equal to, you're going to say 12 grams of sodium, which is Na, times, then you're going to put, now, mR, this thing called mR, in full is called molar mass, okay? It is the mass of 1 mole of sodium, okay? So you would have written to say, and as a relationship, you would say 1 mole of sodium is equal to 23 grams, okay? So now what you're going to do is, instead of just saying 12 grams over 23, you are going to say 12 grams of sodium. This is what you're going to do. You always say mass of who when you're calculating, okay? So this is 12 grams of sodium, then you're going to say times. Now, what you will always do, you're going to see different relationships, different ones, different relationships, and relationships are going to be converted to fractions, okay? So I'm going to convert this 1 mole is equal to 23 grams to be a what? A fraction. I want number of moles, right? I don't want the mass. So the mass will go as the denominator. What you don't want will be now the denominator. So you're going to put 23 grams, okay? And in here, you're going to put 1 mole. You understand? So now what are you going to have now? And this is 23 grams again of Na, because 1 mole of Na is going to be 23 grams of Na, right? So now grams of Na and grams of Na will cancel, right? Then you end up having the number of moles is 12 times 1, it'll be 12. And this is, what units do we have? Moles over 23, which is no units, right? And you now still get your solution, okay? Which is going to be whatever the value, which now you're going to have your number of moles as moles. You understand? So you're going to have many relationships. Well, let's say you are trying to convert cubic units. You are trying to convert cubic centimeters to dm cubed. You'll be seeing that 1,000 cm cubed is equal to 1 dm cubed, right? And you're going to convert this to be a fraction, okay? And there are many other relationships that you're going to be converting, harder ones. But it's going to be this game where you're going to be doing. And you have to know it. So when you see them writing it like that, you can't panic. This thing was an equation. Every fraction was an equation, okay? The thing you're seeing at the top and the thing at the bottom are the same. They were equal. Okay, we'll talk about it more, don't you worry. But here's stoichiometry. So there's matter, and then there's stoichiometry, then atoms, then reactions in water. It gets nice. It's very, very nice. But it needs concentration. It needs you to give yourself attention, okay? Give the work attention. And don't be doing all these other things that are not education and then expect to just walk in there and destroy. No. For distraction, for maximum distraction, you have to become a zombie, right? You are suspending all play, all activity until further notice, okay? Biust is not fake. It's real. It's not fake. You don't come and then sleep and then people think we are working here and then there's respect. You actually work, okay? You're going to be working day and night, so I hope you won't let me down. I know you won't. I trust you guys, okay? I trust all of you. Make sure, girls and boys, there is no these depression things that bring depression. Staying in your room and, closing yourself up and not being active and whatever. Be up and at it. Be up and at it, okay? Take yourself out. Keep yourself clean. Keep your room clean. Study, work hard, and let's enjoy. Goodbye and good night.